Needed that. Oh, they're down. I turned it down last night, so I'm sorry. All right, we here. So sorry, y'all. This headache and me waking up late is just not vibing. This headache's very so it was very much surprise up and like what but today is day of us reading, at least me. So excited every day that we do this, and um every day that I show up I'm just excited. Yes, and I was telling people I do this live and we go, read books, and they were like, what, you read books on live? I was like, yeah, and people show up. So I'm excited about that. All right, and I appreciate y'all for showing. Chapter is um chapter is titled if sorry y'all of the real decision maker stuck. So I feel like, would I be wrong? All advice, right? Would I be wrong for friends? I'm not being honored to it. Like, I was straight just he just hired me to set it up, and I only did that as a friend because he's not even paying the full fucking price. I'm a little irritated by her comment. Like, mind you, I sent him the stuff, sent her the stuff like he hasn't did year three. That's not my fucking responsibility. I feel like I wanna say it. Please make a copy of this file and make sure that third. Oh, so yeah. Hey, that guy. What's up, V? So yeah, I was a little that kind of like threw me off because it's got to do the process all over again. I fucking said that yesterday. That's what I told you. He didn't do his licenses for 23, 24, and 25. So you got to do the process over again. You just repeating what the fuck I said to you. Like, now I see that you just dumb. And you dumb. You just repeat what I said back to you. I'm a little irritated about that because you don't pay me enough, and I give you the friend. This is why giving the friend discount doesn't pay because you end up hurting yourself. You know, do a favor and then went through the process. I should have went through the process. So all right, y'all. This chapter is if you can't get in front of the real decision maker. Here he goes, pulling us up, pulling us up today, and letting us know that we suck if we not in front of the real decision maker. So, welcome back to the Growth Hour. I am your host, Mecca. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I know, don't it? I feel like I should be in Puerto Rico on a beach somewhere. Like, let's go. Um, Today's energy: no more small talk with powerless. No more small talk with powerless. Um, Yesterday, just to recap, we talked about your network is your not a social club. Your net is your not your work is at. We're getting strategic and bold and intense. So that is our vibe for today. Let's get ready to read. All right. So this says the reasons you can't get appointment. Guy won't appoint me. I can't get through. Maker commit to an. She won't return my call. He has rescheduled me 3 times and didn't show for his appointment. Quit your whining. Those aren't real reasons. Those are symptoms or wake up calls to the fact that your fundamental skills are lacking. You know what? He's about to really grip me up. I have a client finds who the decision company. And for some reason, I have the hardest time getting in touch with them when it's something I need from them, get my project done, which was freaking irritating. You know what I mean? Why, especially when they the one to call me? Why are you not setting appointment? Easy, no compelling reason on the part of the buyer to do. Hard answer. Couldn't sell them. Yes, they sold you, and the appointment is the fulcrum of can't sell squat without face to face or with a decision. Note well, this looks great. Let me share this with my boss. Statement that signals have just wasted, and in my opinion, is not an appointment. That is, an appointment is when you meet with someone to further the sales process, or you meet with someone who can decide with who can decide what do you have to change in order to achieve or exceed your sales appointment objective. Have to create some compelling reasons beyond the feeble ones you now use. Saving money, 5 minutes of your time. I'll be in the neighborhood tomorrow. Gather some information. Other people. Create some compelling reasons beyond the feeble ones you don't use. Saving money, 5 minutes of your time. I'll be in the neighborhood tomorrow. Gather some information and other people. And stop blaming other people for your lack of sales, your lack of sales skills. Now, some of you make appointments and sell over the phone. Some make appointments, go outside to sell. Some, okay, yeah. Some make appointments at events. And all of you think my way is different. Jeffrey, you are wrong. All appointment setting is the same. Thank you, Nat. Engage a qualified decider and get them to. Don't sell the product. Don't sell the service. Sell the appointment. Thank you for the heart puff. They can't push a contract or a check through the phone. Just sell the appointment. How do you get an appointment? You ask. Well, not quite. Engage, you spark, you provide value, interest, you create desire. If you call and the person is willing and you set the appointment, that's dumb luck. My 5-year-old granddaughter Morgan can mail out information and set an appointment with someone who's willing. This is about the people they're not. Major clue. If they have no interest, you will not get the appointment. If you provide no perceived value, they will not appoint you. If you are not engaging, they will not appoint you. If they perceive they have no, they will not appoint you. Need to build your expertise on your brochure and your price list. Instead of studying TV at night, need to become an expert in or categories you cover. Need to know where your prospect or customer uses your product or service, build their business, and make a profit. As a result, must need to become an expert in branding, customer loyalty, of media, customer response, delayed response, publicity, public relations, converting responses to sales, image building, and every element that the customer. Oh, it's crazy. Hey, Foxy. When I first started my people used to be like, just focus on one thing, just focus on one thing. And to hear this, that was like 10, 12 things that you need to be an expert on. And I feel like as I have been coming back into myself and realizing that, I've been talking about it. And the more and more I realize that, look, people don't know. And just because I know it don't mean that everybody does know it. I think that's been more valuable. All right, here we go. None of this appears in your literature. If you want to know the effectiveness of your current brochure, grab a red Sharpie, Circle all the areas that your customer or prospect would consider valuable or savable. The first thing you got to do before you ever get the is get an interest. Do this by engaging him or her, and you engage question statement that lead to their wanting to know more. Not necessarily more about you, rather more about what you know. You have to know something about them. You have to be brief. You can't sell more than them. Don't ask, how are you today? Or have you ever heard of us? You engage. The heart of the appointment process. Ask compelling and engaging questions. When I sold a list of corporations to homeowners, I would walk into a potential customer and ask, who's in charge of the sales lead? That question got me an appointment more than 50% of the time. If you sell copiers or printers, ask who's in charge of image. Or if you're an accountant or banker, ask who's in charge of profit. Sometimes we just not asking. Ask the prospect. Start higher on the decision making than you. Talk profit. Hey y'all, good morning. Not saving money. Talk ideas and opportunities. Not a chance to tell you what I do. They want friendly, help, answers, productivity, and profit. Stop it! I missed class last night. Don't beat me up. It's not a benefit statement. It's a profitability statement. Not a benefit statement. It's a profitability statement. It's not a benefit statement. It's a productivity statement. Hey, let's go. Y'all going on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They don't want to be or need to be educated. They want answers just like you do. They do not want solutions. They want answers. They do not want to take their time to hear about you. If they give you time, it better be about them. Got to stop talking about ourselves. Period. Don't go in there, because obviously sometimes they've known, at least I've realized that when one refers somebody, right? A lot of times it is about how I can help them. That's all they care about. Because I could be like, oh, what do you want? Oh no, it's okay. Like, I already know they sold me on you. That's why I'm on the phone with you. I don't need to. But how can you help me? And can you send that invoice so I can pay you so we can get started? Yeah, that's how we like it, right? Which do you think a prospect wants? Answers to their problems or yourself? Offer answers as a read and press. The appointment is. Will the real decision maker stand up? This sound that I wonder, was this before what's his name? Slim Shady. Will the real decision maker please stand up? The prospect tells you, I only need one more proof and the order is yours. For joy, for joy, for joy. Order is mine. Don't celebrate too soon. The one last person needed to approve is the real decision. The boss, the guy you were supposed to be talking to in the first place. The one person who say no, and there's no possibility of reversing it. Rut. Throw some water on yourself. Throw some water on yourself, pal. This cell hangs by a thread. And what are you doing about it? Going home and bragging? It's in the brag. It's in the bag, or saying over and over, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. Either will work. Here's what to do. The words. I only need one more approval and the order is yours. Must trigger your response to the prospect. Great. When do we all meet? He says straight to the point. When do we meet? Because talking to you is a waste of my time. When do we all meet? Get the prospect to agree to let you attend the final. If you're not present when the last decision is made, odds are you will lose the final battle of the sales war without being fired one bullet. Because I don't care. I don't know who that is. He says, try this. In a non-salesy, friendly way, say to the prospect, I'm an expert at what you, and Mr. Jones, you're an expert at what you do. Surely, as you discuss our service, questions about productivity and profitability arise. I'm sure you agree that the right information needs to be so that most intelligent commitment. Questions might arise about our service. I like to be there to answer questions about my expertise. You can make a decision that's in the best interest of your. That's like, if this fails, try adding on the phrase, please, I'll be your best friend. That was great. Like, literally. And I feel like that can work for, somebody, no matter what industry you're in. Look, you're an expert in that. I'm an expert in this. Let me do my job. Let me come answer questions, because the decision maker is going to have questions and you're not going to remember because you're expert in what you, not what I do. So, listen, yes, what a real Slim Shady, please stand up. All right. If the prospect, the customer, agrees to the, he or she can a partner. They trust you. If they don't agree to let you, they just consider you. I just said. When others need to final approve the deal, besides learning to qualify the buyer better, you must take the 5 action steps or the sale is jeopardy. All right, here we go. 1, get the prospect's personal approval. 2, get on the prospect's. 3, arrange a meeting with all deciders. 4, know the prime decider in advance. 5, make your entire pre again. If you make the mistake of letting your prospect become a salesperson on your behalf, goes to the boss or group instead of you, will lose most. That's saying if you are looking to get a contract, this chapter definitely makes me, especially with corporate clients. Am I speaking to? Because at the end of the day, I want to speak because they're going to understand the importance of service. You know what I'm saying? Because they write the checks. You know what I mean? So here we go. It says here are 2.5 ounces of prevention for Mecca. Qualify the decision as only by asking an innocent question at the beginning. Is there anyone else to work with on decisions like this? The object is to find out if anyone else is involved in the decision. Make your prediction. Number 2, prevent the situation from occurring by saying in your initial presentation, if you're interested in our blank and you're finished, would it be possible to be about it? 5, the most powerful qualifying question can be asked is, y'all ready? Bill, how was this? Bill will give you an answer and you follow up with this question. Then what? Bill will begin to give you the saga about how the decision was really made. Ask then what? Ask then what? 4 or 5 times, and presto, you'll have the name of the real decision. So basically, like, we don't want to be setting any meetings unless it's the decision. Like, I just feel like reading this, realize that anytime that I'm a person who, but I guess it's not always because it just very interesting, especially if the real decision maker trust their opinion. Talking to them first sometimes just kind of like softens, the experience with real decision. So, all right, here we go. We're almost finished. This is it. The number of sales you make will be in direct proportion to the number of actual decision makers you sit in front of. The problem with most sales is that they are in front of someone who has to ask their mommy or daddy if they can buy it or not. Yo, I know that person will be hot. Like, you're not the real decision maker. Decision maker won't give you an appointment. You suck. In all these years, you've been blaming it on somebody else. Here we go. It says, can't get past the gatekeeper, you suck. I'm going to just go through this. I'm not reading. Because it never amazed me how many salespeople find to me that they couldn't get past the gatekeeper. How many times do you have to get hit over the head with a hammer before you finally decide this isn't working? You know what's funny though? Listening to this, now the gatekeeper is AI for some companies. You know what I'm saying? Because their whole it is automated. So like you really got a problem. So he might need to rewrite this according to what the times is now. So it says, can't get your voicemail returned, you suck. Everyone has a voicemail strategy and very of them work. I need to hear this because I have one client not return calls. One of the reasons is that voicemail screens out unwanted calls and unwanted people. Maybe among the unwanted. Like, why? It's like, I don't want to be emotionally, right? Certainly you're among the unknown. The sales Bible. There's a strategy of leave half a message. It's the FedEx. It's so loud out. Be hearing the cars. That who's that? Sorry, y'all. All right. Here we go. It says in the sales Bible, there's a strategy of leave half a message. Pretend like you're cut off and hang up. Ooh. Go get the sales Bible. In my seminars, I tell people to have their kid leave a message when someone persistently not return your call. If you use the kid message, it will be returned in 20 minutes guaranteed. But the object of the voicemail is to use it to convey some kind of valuable reason to get a return call. Or it won't get returned. That's not a difficult concept to understand. If you give someone a proposal and I leave a voicemail saying, I hope you got my proposal. If you have any questions, call me. That voicemail is not going to get returned because you know it's stupid. I know it's stupid. And the customer knows it's stupid. The secret to voicemail is to be slightly daring and take risks. If you're humorous and creative, you've got a shot at it. If you're not, you don't. He said, use the kid. All right, so that finishes chapter 6. That was funny. I definitely, that was I like the hang up part. Like, make sure, so you gotta at the beginning you gotta say, hey, this is Mecca, give me a call at 302-5, and then you gotta be like, oh, and and then act like it hungs. Oh, they really gonna call back now. I'm gonna tell y'all if that works because I'm definitely trying it. I'm definitely trying now. Principle 7 is going to be engage me and you can make me convince myself. Engage me and you can make me convince myself. What? Engage me and you can. How did y'all like that chapter? Did anything from that chapter? See, I'm trying to make sure that we're not like reading forever. But give me any big takeaway from that chapter. Because the main idea is if you're not in front of the person who makes a decision, you're really not in the. That sucks. That sucks. Like, we want to be in the game. We don't want to be on the sidelines just because, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be on the sidelines. So, all right, so stop pitching to people who say yes. There are big takeaways after. Identify gatekeepers versus decision makers early. From day one, we want to know who's making the decision. Next, learn to navigate power dynamics, business conversation. Learn to navigate power dynamics. Selling to the wrong person leads to frustration, ghosting, wasted. Oh, I can tell everything. Don't want those types of. I don't care how fast they pay. Is not worth the energy that is left behind. Right? Yes. See who makes the decisions. Learn that early. Now, have you ever walked away from a deal because you couldn't reach the right person? Have I ever walked away from a probably, probably. Do you know who your decision maker is in your business model? Do you even have a business model? I took a government contract class from a few, and in there, made our own. In that, it had and assistant, this person, Edward, hey Edward, and who's hey Queens, no, so maybe tonight when we growth collected there. Make sure you join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Growth Collective, where we are no longer working alone. We're supporting each other and get work done. So it's probably going to be from 9 to 10. I was saying from 9 to 1. Um, yes, have a business model. But maybe I'll bring a example tonight. That way, anybody who doesn't have a business work on it. Really simple. Like it's not no. But here we go. Strategy segment. How to get in front of the right people. Ask who else needs to be involved in this decision. Honest and professional. I want to be respectful of your time. Gatekeeper. Number two, gatekeeper or ally, not obstacle. I've learned being a receptionist that that's the first person you're supposed to treat nice. Whoever answers the phone, right? Look, here it goes. Treat assistants and team members with respect. Ask questions that help you understand the structure. Position number three. Position yourself as worthy of the. Be confident, prepared. Decision makers want to deal with decision makers. Okay. Decision makers want to deal with. All right. So today's challenge, right? Oh, drop a get me in the room in the chat if you're done talking to the wrong folks. Drop get me in the room in the chat if you're done talking to the wrong folks. All right, let's go. Today's challenge. Yesterday's challenge was I felt it was very special. And I met up with one homegirl, another friend that I've worked with, and we've traveled together and stuff. I reached out to her. So I really enjoyed the three. Oh, thank y'all. I really enjoyed that reaching out and checking in. Number two, reach out today. Ask for a connection, intro, or higher contact. Out today. So, oh, sorry. No, I think I skipped one. All right, today's challenge one: identify 3 current or past leads where you didn't talk to the final. Identify 3 current or past leads that you didn't talk to. All right, you're going to reach out today, ask for a connection, intro, or higher contact. 3, you're going to practice your "Are you the maker?" script with confidence. So number 3, we're going to practice. Are you taker script with confidence? So in business, there's only one yes that matters, and it doesn't come from the hear that. There's only one that matters. All right, y'all. It's a Rizap. It's your girl Mecca. Make sure y'all join me tonight if you haven't signed up for the Growth Hour Collective. Go to my link tree, go to my bio, or you can go to thegrowthhourcollective.com. Sign up there. You'll get an email. They'll have your link for tonight. But tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will be locking it and getting work done. So, with that being said, same place, same time, same energy. Tomorrow, we'll dive in Principle 7. I love you. Keep growing, keep glowing, and keep going. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love you guys, and thank you for being here. Tomorrow's Principle 7, and I'll see y'all tonight, because y'all gonna be in the room tonight. I'm not gonna be there by myself, right? thegrowthhourcollective.com, or just click the link in my bio and you register. Put your name. Boom, you'll it'll have the link, and then I'll see y'all tonight where we lock in and get work done. So if you try to write a book, trying to do whatever you could be wanting to just work, being committed to that with each other. All right, so I'll see you later. Oh yay, Foxy! I'll see you at 9 o'clock tonight. All right, so thank you and enjoy the rest of y'all day. We'll go get